Hey everyone, you caught me at a very tiring time of the day for me. I am still at the Northwest Tarot Symposium. It is Sunday. This is my Sunday night vlog. I just decided to hop on quickly before I pack and go to bed. I am exhausted. I thought I was under the impression I was going to have this leisure time or leisure energy to try to record and interview and meet all these people, but that definitely wasn't going to be this year's experience for me, and I'm okay with that. I didn't want to let down people because I really wanted to take people on the journey with me, but I was like, okay, torn between trying to just be really in the moment and also trying to be respectful of other people's spaces, although I'm sure there was recording going on or what have you. And so next year I will approach my expectations differently about the Tarot Symposium. With that being said, Sunday did not disappoint. I totally enjoyed my classes or workshops that I took. I took one of the standout, actually all of them. The two that I took, I could have taken 3, but I only chose to take 2. And it was Marketing 101 for tarot readers, and I think the other one was called like Cranky Pants, or dealing with difficult client situations. And so they were both phenomenal courses. I'm glad I took them. And then I got to meet and have lunch, or was treated to lunch. Thank you, Jennifer, for a beautiful day today. I got to hang out with one of my friends from Instagram, YouTube world, primarily Instagram. And I am just, you know how you meet some people and you just fall like instantly in total like of them, like, oh my goodness, this is a person that I'm so grateful that I met. I'm so happy that we're here together and we're having this moment together and that we can continue this friendship on. I just was so blessed by it, and we just kept having all these cool like aha moments together. It was just mind-blowing. So thank you for that, this amazing day. It was truly special because, I mean, obviously being at the Northwest Tarot Symposium is special in and of itself, but for me, what makes it special is being able to meet people that I usually would have miles, just big distance between us, you know, and here we are, and I'm just so ever grateful for it. And so that's the other thing, the people is just amazing. Like, and tomorrow I'm thrilled about what's coming because it's an all-day intensive workshop on building building and branding your tarot business. So I am taking notes. I'm taking copious notes, by the way, so don't you worry. I will be talking more about what I learned here during this time, but I am going to have to definitely unpack it. Even in the short amount of time that I was here, I wasn't even here the whole time. Even the short amount of time that I was here, I gained so much. I realized something. I realized that I know a lot, which was the sharing. Like, you know how you have that downloadable knowing, like that's already inside of you, and then also that knowing that you've gained with wisdom and practice and what have you, and it all comes together and you're like, oh yeah, I know that. That is cool to be around people and have those moments of, oh, I know that together. But I also realized there's so much I don't know and that I still have yet to learn, and that was so delicious to realize about life, that, oh, it's satisfying in one way because it's like, it's reassuring to know you're not the only one that has these little moments, but it's also reassuring to know that there's so much more to get into and to know and to study and to improve upon. And being in around other tarot readers in this high vibing kind of way is so empowering. I mean, I have to constantly take out my notepad and write notes because it's just so much coming at me and so much good information. It's like probably when other industry folk get together, you know, when I get together with my fellow insurance people, especially my fellow insurance claims people, because that's my background, is in insurance claims. We get together, start talking shop and talking about how we do things, and people are like, oh, I'm going to incorporate that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to try that. Same thing with tarot. That was what was also happening. And so next year, a takeaway from me is, although I understood that I had some other engagements going on in my regular everyday life that I could not put aside, next year I am definitely going to come out for the entire time. The symposium is from Friday to Sunday, and this year it's Friday to Monday. I came from Saturday to Monday so I could be a part of the all-day intensive program. But I'm going to think about coming out a day earlier, like on Thursday, or leaving a day later, or maybe doing both, you know, and being able to spend some time in Portland and maybe even going up north further to Seattle. I don't know. Just having a little bit more time here and being in more fellowship and community with my tarot tribe or tarot family is much needed. And now that I know that, I'm like, okay, not a big deal. Sure, I'm a little regretful that I didn't come right on, you know, when it first started, but I'm ever so grateful for what I did experience, and some important takeaways have already happened. And you want to know what else is super funny is the potlatch table, where they have they laid out different things you could put down there, metaphysically type things, sparkly things, divinatory things, all that good stuff is on this table, you know, primarily tarot decks or what have you. And fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't see anything really that called to me, nor did I put anything down on the table. I felt a little regretful about that, but let me tell you something. I started using those decks that I never really used, and I did not pull out the decks hardly, or I hardly pull out the decks that I normally am accustomed to. And yeah, I normally, what am I trying to say here? I'm so tired. I normally would just gravitate towards those decks because they are comfortable to me, and I like that. But I was like, I also know these decks, I just haven't used them in a long time, so let me go ahead and use them and see if they are really ready to be let go. And they gave me the most resonant readings ever. I mean, not ever. They actually gave me really resonant readings in the past. But you know, that's the reason why I kept holding on to these particular decks, because I kept reminiscing. You know how it is. It's like you keep reminiscing on the good times, but ignoring the fact that you haven't pulled out the deck in months, years, whatever. And you still have it, and you're like, why? But I started using it, and the readings were like super on point, exactly the messages I needed to hear. And I made the decision that I'm going to keep them and pray that I don't have to pay a fee for my heavyweight luggage that I will be carrying tomorrow, because I bought a buttload more crystals, but these are crystals that I plan on gifting to other people. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, I am excited about definitely unpacking all that I have learned and gained in terms of wisdom and knowledge from the symposium. It's just been so incredible. I had a similar experience when I went to a couple of women's retreats, and also similar experiences, of course, when I went to writers' conferences and writers' retreats and things. So it's I'm realizing I really blossom and flourish in these environments. So I'm so blessed that Spirit keeps planting these opportunities for me in my life. And I'm so grateful again to my husband for pushing me to going and paying a big chunk of the trip for me as a gift, and to me and my business. And he was like, I believe in your business. I believe in you, and you should definitely go. Plus, you enjoy this. It's your hobby, your passion. Go and have fun. He actually thought I should go the entire time, but he didn't push me when I was like, no, I really can't go the entire time. And I appreciate him for that. So before I start rambling on and on, I'm going to make this part just a little bit shorter than last night's. Because I'm tired and anxious to get to getting ready for tomorrow, because I'll have to check out of the hotel. By the way, tip. So I like the folks in the service of the hotel, love that. But I think that I am best served going out and finding tacos and food that's a little more native to me, because I was starving last night because I didn't really have much of an appetite, nor did I really was like gravitating towards the food. And I don't know. Tip though, the lounge here has some excellent buffalo wings and an excellent pear kick drink, which had their local distilled vodka and like a ginger beer. You know, I'm all about the ginger, so that's also why I'm really tired. But I had me a little adult beverage. But yeah, the buffalo wings in the lounge, not the restaurant. I found the food in the lounge, and that's also Jennifer's tip. She said the food is a bit better in the lounge versus the restaurant. So now I'll make a note to myself for next year. And with that being said and noted, I am now going to sign off, my lovelies. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm beat. But let me know, did you come to the Tarot Symposium, the Northwest Tarot Symposium before? If so, what were your thoughts? What did you love about it? What did you wish you had more of or less of? All that good stuff. I want to hear from you. This was my first experience, so I think it was overly ambitious of me to think that I was going to be able to do all this filming and vlogging when I'm that type of person who enjoys the immersiveness of retreats and just putting my electronic devices aside and just getting involved in the moment. So knowing that about myself and knowing that about this experience, I'll know how to better handle it for next year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Were you here as well and I just missed you? I hope not. I hope I get to not know that I hope I got to see the peeps I was hoping to see, you know? But yeah, let me know. And also let me know if you have plans to go to next year. They're already talking about next year's. That's the other thing that was so invigorating, is to know that it was going to happen, or it's going to happen next year. Nothing is more sad than going to a retreat that you know that that's your last retreat as it is, or the last symposium, or the last conference. And I've gone to a few where I went for quite a few years and it came to an end. So it's so satisfying to know that they're going to be around. So yeah, and it's only an hour. The flight was an hour and 8 minutes. That's so blessed for me. So before I do another rambling session, I'm going to end it now, but much love. So many blessings to you all. And I'll see you all in the next, can't even say that, in the next video. Bye.